All right, we're giving you a behind-the-scenes look at Hive, Bagel, and Deli. We are with Josh. Josh, thank you for having us this afternoon.
Well, thanks for coming in.
Well, you guys are known for bringing the New York-style bagel to Memphis, but I've got to ask, what makes a bagel New York style?
So we use that term because we make the bagels from scratch. They're hand formed and then they're boiled. And that boiling process is, something that's authentic to making bagels. And so our water here in Memphis is actually pretty close to New York. And so when people say New York bagels, it's made in New York because there's New York water, New York flour, and all this stuff. We do pretty close to match all those boxes. Our water here, as I was saying, is from an aquifer. It gets piped into to our houses. And same thing with New York. Their water comes from an aquifer, and it gets brought into the city. So test-wise, pretty close to New York. So I feel like these are pretty close to New York bagel, but then again, everyone has their own opinion. There's thousands of bagel places in New York, and they all are a little different. These are our favorite kind of bagels.
Well, that's cool. You just taught me something because I didn't know that all bagels were boiled. I don't know if you guys knew that either. But you guys actually kind of take that process a little step further here at Hive, right?
Yeah, well, we try to take everything a little step further. But to make your point is, so we have bees, and our bees make honey, and we use the honey in almost everything we can, and we highlight honey as much as we can, even sell it, in our storefront behind us. But we put our honey in the water to boil our bagels. Some people do malt, some people do salt, some people do sugar, some people do beer. We use honey, and that's kind of our little touch to it. And it's uber local in the point that the pollen and everything around us, is in the honey, and you kind of get that help with your body and stuff like that. This is Memphis honey. It's not just honey from the U.S.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome that you guys are keeping it local, and I'm sure curating the honey actually probably has its own process as well, right?
Oh man, which it's so funny you say that. So we're, again, taking it a step further. So our beehives all have names because it's a queen that runs the beehive. And the queen says, hey, I want this pollen, or I want lavender pollen. And the hives could be 5 feet apart, and the queen will want different pollen, the different queen in each box. And so our honeys are labeled based off the queen. And so we have Beyonce, Varla, Twinkie, Margarita, and all these names go on and on. And so if you look at the honey and the jars, you see a little circle and it says the queen's name. And so that's incredible. So when you talk about curating it and stuff like that, we're very much involved into the honey production.
So when you say curating and you've got each one of these different beehives with different pollens,
yeah.
I'm assuming each one of these honeys is going to have a slightly different flavor.
Even color, even texture. This is all true. And it's up to the individual to say this is a little bit more floral or whatever, but visually you could definitely see a color difference for sure. And they're 5 feet apart in the same yard, which is great. Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about some of the most popular items that you guys have here at Hive.
So there's something we came up with all this knowledge and expertise. It's called a cube. So it's a croissant cube that we make that is stuffed and filled, then rolled in sugar, and then topped with a different topping. For example, we had one stuffed with a matcha mousse and raspberry jam, topped with white chocolate and matcha and stuff like that. And we had a chocolate hazelnut one with praline and chocolate hazelnut mousse like Nutella on the inside. So we have a lot of fun. Those are selling very well.
So you guys might have already tried one of these bagels from Hive, Bagel, and Deli from their Midtown location, but now you can come and enjoy it at their new brick and mortar location downtown. And this is an awesome space you guys have here.
Yeah. I mean, in Midtown is just pre-order. You come and grab them and take them home and make your own sandwiches. Here, we'll do it for you and we'll do it right. We're open Wednesday through Sunday, 8 to 2, full pastry, full menu, and we're downtown now. So 276 South Front Street is our new location.
It's awesome. You guys have the awesome little patio outside where people can come and enjoy the weather. Man, this is just such a great space.
Yeah. And for extra space, our neighbors, Barware next door, are great friends. We can use their patio for overflow, and we're putting some heaters out there for the winter. So we're gonna make sure our customers are comfortable.
All right, so if we've got a first-time customer, a potential first-time customer watching, what's the one thing that you would recommend if they come in here to try?
Oh, get a bagel with just plain cream cheese. Try us out. It's a good bagel, but then take home a cinnamon roll or a Queen Amande, which is one of their sugar pastries, because then you'll come back for another one, for sure. At least I hope so.
Josh, thanks for spending some time with us this afternoon. I'm gonna have to get one of these bagels and try it out. All right, bagels for everyone in the office. Here is mine, bagel with cream cheese. All right, looks really good. Gotta give it the taste test though. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Crispy, like perfectly crispy. 10 out of 10 for Hive, Bagel, and Deli. I don't really have much else to say because I'm hungry and I'm gonna finish the rest of this. So with that, we'll see you guys later.